Hello Stratters and welcome. I'm Bava and we are looking today at Black-White Warriors in Standard. Someone asked me to do a deck tech for this, so I'm just going to go through the list here real quick. We can look at some of the choices that we've made here, and then we'll go play a match in the tournament practice room. This is a budget list. There's nothing too expensive here. Secure the Wastes is a bit spendy. I feel like it's an important card to have here, though. Stasis Snare is a bit expensive at the moment, but it's just a 2 of. Other than that, there's nothing horrible. We do have budget lands here. We've got Evolving Wilds, searching for plains or swamps. We could get Polluted Delta or Bloodstain. We don't have a we don't have a Cons fetch that'll get us a plains or a swamp, so that's why we're using the Evolving Wilds. We do have the Shambling Vents. I picked up a playset of all of the man lands from Return to Zendikar because in the past man lands have gotten super spendy, so I recommend picking them up while they're fairly inexpensive. And once they cycle out and they're harder to get, they'll probably still be played in Modern over some of the other man lands. And anyway, it gives us white and black mana and can turn into a 2/3 guy with lifelink in a pinch, which it can be very helpful. I have made the silly mistake, since I'm not playing Standard very much, of attacking into these and having my opponent activate it and block, and I lose a guy. So you can get some wins that way sometimes. For our 1-drops, we've got all of the Mardu Woe Reapers. Now this guy activates not only when he comes into play, but also anytime any of your warriors comes into play. So you can remove creature cards from your opponent's graveyard for days. So if it's something you need to do, if you need to get rid of your opponent's Blood-Soaked Champions, you can. If they have other things that are coming back from the graveyard or other things you don't want in the graveyard, or you just need to turn off their delve for whatever reason, Mardu Woe Reaper can do some work there. Plus you gain life every time that happens. And he's a 2/1 for 1. So this guy's pretty rad. Our other 1-drop is the Blood-Soaked Champion. He's a 2/1 for 1 black who can't block, but he can come back from your graveyard to the battlefield if you attacked with a creature this turn. So that's pretty handy. For our 2-drops, we've got 12 of them. We've got the Battle Brawlers. He's often a 3/2 with First Strike for 1 and a black, which is pretty great. We've got the Bloodchin Rager. He's a 2/2 for 1 and a black. And when he attacks, warrior creatures get Menace, so he makes it difficult for your opponent to block. And then Chief of the Edge, which is a 3/2 for 2, and your other warrior creatures get +1/+0. He's also white, so he turns on Battle Brawler. After that, we have Erishin Foremost, who's a 3-drop 2/2 with Double Strike, and he gives other warriors Double Strike when he comes into play or when he attacks for the end of turn. A little bit of removal in the Stasis Snares just to get rid of things that are troublesome. Bloodchin Fanatic is a great finisher. Later on in the game when you have 5 mana, for instance, you can cast this guy, attack with some stuff, and then sacrifice something to do some work. Kind of a bolt to the face, for instance. And you can also make it so that it voids your opponent's removal and does some other good stuff. Brutal Horde Chief. This guy is a house, basically. If you have 5 mana, you can determine how your opponents block, which usually means that you're just going to win. And then Secure the Waste gets you a lot of 1/1 white warrior tokens, which get buffed up by Chief to the Edge or are hard to block because of Bloodchin Rager, or can get Double Strike, or various things, or can bring your Blood-Soaked Champions back, or can just make Brutal Horde Chief a house. Valorous Stance in the sideboard is a 2 of to destroy creatures with toughness 4 or greater, mainly. Self-Inflicted Wound is a great card right now. Make your opponent sacrifice a green or white creature and they lose 2 life. Chief of the Scale is good against sweepers. It makes our warrior creatures tougher. Is the other side of Chief of the Edge. We've got the other 2 stasis snares over here. 1 Graveblade Marauder. He's kind of fun. He's a 1/4 with Death Touch for 3. And then we've got the Ruinous Path, which destroy target creature or planeswalker. And if we have 7 mana, we can awaken one of our lands. We're probably not going to get there most of the time. This guy's in here because he kills a creature or a planeswalker. No questions asked. And it's 3 mana. It is a sorcery. But if you need to get rid of those certain creatures or planeswalkers, that's going to be a great card to bring in. All right, well, let's take this list over into the tournament practice room and see how we do. I'm not seeing anything over here. All right, there it goes. Constructed tournament. What the hell's going on? There we go. Oh, MTGO, you're such a funny thing. Let's play against this fellow. We're too late. All right, let's just hit the play button then. Someone will join us momentarily. Okay, we got a Spidey FK here to give us a challenge. And we lost the die roll, so we're going to be on the draw. This deck does mulligan pretty well. So we've got a 2-lander, which is generally fine. Nothing here costs more than 2 except for Brutal Horde Chief. We got both colors. So we will keep this. He mulls to 6. And he keeps it 6. Okay. Oh, we're up against allies. That'd be interesting. Just put out our Shambling Vent for now, I think. And we'll take 2 from this Envoy. It's another Envoy. Alright. Well. I think that it's a tough choice. I mean, 3-drop doesn't help that much. So 2 2s. Play the Battle Brawler out for now. We're not going to block. I'm going to take a little damage, which is fine. He didn't do anything, which is interesting. Okay. Let's get our Chief of the Edge. Yeah. So he's got a 4/2 with first strike. I think we're just going to leave him back to block for now. If we get a little bit more mana than this Brutal Horde Chief, these Brutal Horde Chiefs are going to make life very difficult for our opponent. Alright, he could do something annoying. He's going to read the bones. Alright, no, that's fine. Make sure the volume's not too loud on the game. I like to hear it a little bit, but in my videos last week it was a little too loud, so we'll make sure that's not the case now. Alright, so I can get this 3/3. Would actually be a whenever blood you more you bring a minute. So we can block these 2 1s, which should be okay. I wonder if he's looking for green mana. We'll do this, which is 5. And we get a life back, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, he's up to 4 mana now. He hasn't done anything except play these 1-drops, so I wonder where he's going with this. Even, you know, getting 3 1/1 tokens and then having the Horde Chief ability in there would be pretty strong. Yeah. So I think we'll attack, and then we'll get these 2 guys. Unless he double blocks, then we'll get another Brutal Horde Chief. I guess we could have gotten that I would activate twice. So we'd have 2 Brutal Horde Chiefs out there, and then it's just 4 damage just for attacking. So he's destroying target attacking creature, which is fine. Yeah. Okay. Is he going to double block? It's okay if he does. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Black, white. Black, black. Okay. Pass the turn. We are a never-ending force of warriors, and they're all quite strong for their mana cost. I mean, we have a 4/2 with first strike for 2 mana right here, so that guy's just nuts. And this guy is giving everyone menace, so he just concedes to that. We had lots of gas left in our hand. I don't know what he was holding. I can only think that he needed green mana for like a Coco Allies kind of thing. So I think if we're talking about yeah, making him lose guys is good. Seems fine. And we'll get rid of the stasis snares for the self-inflicting wounds. Menace, that guy's good, yeah. Foremost. I kind of want to bring in the Chief of the Edge, maybe instead of the Secure the Wastes. That seems fine. We'll take out 1 Brutal Horde Chief. Oh, this guy was so good, though. Double Strike was great. 2-drops and 1-drops are great. Alright, yeah. 1 Brutal Horde Chief out, and that should be okay. Okay, so we're going to try that. The reason I brought in Chief of the Scale is that when we're talking about a lot of combat math, we're on the draw, we don't have any white mana, but we don't have any white cards. So we're going to go ahead and keep this. I think he's playing a budget 3-color list. I think that's part of the reason he's having so many problems. Said he wants to be Abzan. So there's an Expedition Envoy. It's fine. Okay, so now we have a white card that we can't play. And now we're going to get hit. I mean, you could just be Orzhov Allies. Is that a thing? Or sort of an Aristocrats kind of deck? Yeah, look at that. Alright. Let's make you sacrifice, guys. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. When we get to 4, then we can get 2 guys down. If we get some white, then we can get our first strike blocker out there. Yeah. If he doesn't play anything, then we can do another self-inflicted wound, which is great. And we can get our blood-soaked champion, so we'll do that. Second one, yeah. Alright, so his mulligan and our double self-inflicted wound, just kind of brutal. Could be he has another Ailey in his hand. Ailey, super awesome card. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, we are unhappy here. All right. Who's gonna do more? I guess probably having Menace is better than First Strike. I don't think he's gonna block that. So we need more white mana for sure. This is where the budget mana list kind of betrays us a little bit, because we need 2 white for this guy. We need 2 black for that other guy, so it gets problematic. No blocks. Yeah. Always yield to that. He'll kill an attacking creature, right? Which would be this guy. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, we started out with 3 swamps and 4 black cards, and all we've drawn since then are white cards. And those guys. We can gain some mad life if we can cast these Woe Reapers, right? Oh, good. Let's do that now. Grab our planes. There we go. Alright. He might get us with these emissaries, though. They're just wrecking us at the moment. Yeah. So he's at 12. And we can go up to 6, but then we're going to go down. Oh no, we can, let's see, we can, let's do this in the right order. We can get a Woe Reaper. We can get up to 7, so we can do 8 maybe. Always yes, always yield, yes. If it's a rally deck, then getting rid of stuff. That's another good thing about these Woe Reapers is Rally the Ancestors is everywhere, right? So always yield. So if he doesn't kill us now, he's going to take out the Battle Brawler. We still get the trigger, which he couldn't stop, and we get him to 8. He's going to go back up to 10. We'll get another Woe Reaper. And get us to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we do have 10 damage there if he attacks with everyone. Oh, he's destroying that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Shambling Vent is too slow here. I don't think we can. I mean, we go back up to 4, right? Getting rid of our own guys. Yeah. Alright. Darn. Alright. Nothing. I mean, Foremost would have won us, or the lifelink could have made a big difference. Those guys. Troublesome. Troublesome flyers. Okay. Now, if we had not been stuck off white, it might have made a bigger difference. Let us... The Woe Reaper was pretty good. Yeah. Taking back out the Chief of the Scales. We're 57. We'll bring in the Runist Paths. I want to be able to take out those flyers. Okay. Alright, we have a 3-lander on the play. Looking really good, actually. We're going to keep this. Yeah. We're going to just dig during his end step. We'll do it properly. And we'll grab a plains. We need double plains for Erishan Foremost. Oh, there's that guy. Yeah. I think we're just gonna play the swamp and get this guy. Because giving him double strike next turn is 6 damage. Now, if he leaves his mana open, we're not going to cast Erishan Foremost, because he'll have his destroy target attacking creature instant, and that'll be sad. But he does not. So what do we want to do? If you give him double strike, he's just going to block, right? We don't really want him to block. So I think we're going to play the Shambling Vent. And then we'll get these two guys, and we'll keep that up. That seems fine. Play this guy before combat to give him first strike and +1. Play this guy after combat. Okay. Lots of warriors. A lot of 2-1s for 1 in that standard format right now, huh? Oh, there's an ally encampment. He is attacking. I mean, I could block with this guy. I don't know if I want to, though. I think we're fine. All right, so he's got mana up now. So we'll get Erishan Foremost, but we will target... He'll want to kill this guy. Yeah. Make it so that he does the most damage. You. He's gonna kill the battle brawler anyway, I think. Yeah. It's still 4-6 damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ruinous Path is there for you. We're getting rid of you for sure. Okay. Another battle brawler. We need to use all of our black mana for that. So battle brawler is not coming in right at the moment. So I think what we do is black, black, white. Just get rid of you before combat. We're going to give the Woe Reaper double strike. So he's either giving up things or he's trading with this guy, which we can just get back. I think that's a good play for us. Yeah, so he's going to trade. That guy just comes back for us super easy, though. And we've got him down to 3, so I don't know. If you have enough black mana, you can even get him back the same turn he dies, which is one of the great things about Raid. Because, you know, even if he's just the only person attacking, he attacked that turn. So you can just, if you have 2 mana left over at the end of your turn, you can just bring him back. So he's pretty fantastic in that regard. But yeah, we beat allies. Erishan Foremost, we had the white mana for him this time, and it just made a big difference. Alright, so that was Black White Warriors in Standard. We'll go take another look at the list here. Here it is. It's a budget list, super cheap, and it's really fun to play. It's pretty straightforward, but you have some great warrior support here, and some good cards in these colors. So I think it's a pretty strong deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Bava. I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching. I'm Bava. Don't forget to check out our great articles and events at magicgatheringstrat.com. Feel free to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and check us out at twitch.tv/magicgatheringstrat. Thank you to Card Hoarder for their support, and super thanks to our patrons. Check out our great patron rewards and consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat. Catch you later.